With Yom Kippur just around the corner, feelings of anxiousness and worry creep up on us. Well, it's the Day of Atonement, the Day of Reckoning, and sometimes it causes us to feel a little bit uneasy. But the following story, hopefully, will put everything into perspective, and perhaps we'll realize what a beautiful and joyous day Yom Kippur really is. The story was told by Rabbi Yechiel Spero. Now, before I tell you about Rabbi Yechiel Spero, I want to tell you about his father, Rabbi Aryeh. My Rebbe, Reb Nosson Weiss, once told me that Rabbi Aryeh Finkel, the Mashkiach in the mirror who davened for the Amud on the Yomim Noraim, on the high holy days, was not the Kohen Gadol in the Holy of Holies on Yom Kippur. He was not, but he was the closest thing to it. He was a wonderful person, an exceptional Baal Midos, and a very, very holy person as well. His son, Rabbi Yechiel Spero, is, as they would say, a chip off the old block. He's someone who's quite holy, quite special, very, very warm and loving. And he told over a story that he heard about a Yid by the name of Reb Fishel Hennig. And Reb Fishel, after World War II, encountered a group of young men. They were truly broken. And we throw around that term very often. But these were young men who had lost literally everything. Their mothers and fathers, their grandparents, their brothers and sisters, their friends, their rabbeim, their teachers, their communities, and for all practical purposes, their desire for living. Yes, they stopped to care. They no longer bathed. They didn't change their clothing. They didn't shave or shower. And there was a horrible, awful stench that came from them, a rancid odor. And even those that wanted to go over to them and encourage them, the smell was terrible and they couldn't do it. One day this Reb Fishel decided he was going to do something a little bit unconventional. He hired a group of individuals, strong, forceful people, and he gave them the following instructions. He told them, take these young men, bring them to the bathhouses, bathe them, shave them, give them haircuts, throw away their clothing and give them new clothing, and then stand them in front of the mirror and let them look and see how handsome, how wonderful, how beautiful they are. And these individuals did that. And every single one of these young men rebuilt his life. They all got married, they all raised wonderful families, became parents and grandparents. They had given up hope, but these individuals gave them hope once again. And Rabbi Yechiel Spero said, this is the story of the Jewish people on Yom Kippur. The truth is, Reb Chaim Shmulevitz describes it this way as well. We are young children who have, you'll excuse me for saying it this way, soiled ourselves. We've become spiritually dirty. And because of that, sometimes we give up hope. We no longer care. I mean, after all, how good can we become? We fail time and time again. We haven't lived up to our expectations and to our commitments. But then Hashem himself, in fact, the Mishnah says, Amar Rabbi Akiva lifnei mi atem mitarim. In front of who do you purify yourselves? Umi mitar eschem. Who makes you pure and holy? Avichem shebashamayim. It's the Almighty himself. It's your Father in heaven. He picks you up like a little baby that's dirtied his diaper. And you pick up the baby. The baby's crying. You bathe the baby. You put some of that Johnson stuff all over them to make them smell good. You wrap them in a towel. And there's nothing more pure or delicious. And then the baby coos and smiles. And this is what Hashem does for us. He cleanses us. And he puts looks us in the mirror and he says, my beautiful children, look at yourselves. You're clean, you're pure, you're great, you're special. You're my children and I love you. And finally he says, Solachti, I forgive you. May this year Hashem forgive us, and may all suffering disappear. May it be a year of happiness and joy and only good things for the entire Jewish people. A Gemar Chatzim.